So we're back with the second part here, and I've jumped in the Plough King, and I've got to drive to the Quickie Mart. So yeah, as you can see, the Plough King is shoving grit out the back, and it is a lethal tank, and I am knocking over people. Alright, move. This was frustrating with the Plough King though. Like when you stopped, it would sometimes take you so long to get started, and because it's so big overhead, sometimes when you turn the corner quite fast, you wouldn't be able to see anyone. But yeah, we're not doing too well here. As you can see, the yellow bar just keeps going up and up and up, and I'm lucky not to be... Oh, yeah. Did he just say I wanted a peanut? Just some random stuff that he comes out with in this game. Oh, it's so crazy. Oh yeah, there's Smithers. Give him a bash. Ah! See, this is what I mean, when it's slowed down, it's like, you got to try and catch up with him, and then you end up driving into things, and it all gets a bit stressful. But we're going to follow Smithers now and try and destroy his puny little mobile. Like, some of the trees would break and some wouldn't, like that one does, but the other ones don't, and I was still trying to get the hang of working out what was going on. And I'm not doing very well here, as you can see once again. Eat my dust, dust eaters. Yeah, some really funny sayings, and just old school. It just brings it all back now, watching it again and playing it again. But yeah, I'm going to try and pick up as many games as I can that everyone will know and everyone will have enjoyed at some point. But the problem is that when I finish using my PS2, like back in the day, I don't remember I put off my games. That's one of the problems that I've got. And as you can see, he's driven under me. But it's finding the games at the moment, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. Oh, I trapped him. I've got him. Because when I did end up like getting the Xbox or PS3, I had a PS3 at first. When I got the PS3, the PS2 just sort of went out the window, and the games I had for it were pretty much useless. Didn't really need them. So I just sort of either chucked them to one side or put them somewhere that I can't really remember. I found some, but yeah, getting it rigged up and everything again was quite, yeah, it brought it all back, definitely. It's good fun, definitely some good fun. But yeah, obviously, like I said, I'll try and get out maybe 1 or 2 of these episodes a week, and this series could go on for a long while, because I've got a lot of games that I want to show you guys and reminisce with you. And if you like it, or you want me to buy a game and pick out a game, then as long as I'm sort of up for playing it, then I'll go for it, without a doubt. Oh, there's a wasp. Yeah, there's big wasps on this as well, quite scary. I'm not scared of wasps, but that one's scary, very big. But yeah, what we'll do is I will try and get as many episodes out as I can, and I'm not going to let you know what I'm going to bring out. I'm going to make it a surprise, because if I tell you everything, then you'll know, and you might not want to watch it. No, you will want to watch it, because they will be fun, very fun. So we're going to Homer's workstation now, and I think I'll pick up on it. What do we do now? Go to Homer's workstation. Come on then, let's drive in there. What am I doing? I'm going so slow. So yeah, this is the famous workstation of Homer's, where he does literally nothing in there all the time on pretty much every episode that you find him in at work. So yeah, jumped in, and yeah, they've got cameras watching Homer everywhere, which is not fun. So he decides that he wants to destroy all the cameras, which could be fun. But this when I first did this mission, I think when I first got the game, I for some reason could not manage to do everything that fast. Like, I was a bit slack at doing this, and I'm still a bit shitty at doing it this time. And the camera angles are all a bit weird, and the analog sticks wouldn't let me do this and that and the other, and it just works differently to how games work nowadays, and I couldn't really work out what I was doing. Oh no! Oh, look at me failing. Right. Okay. So work out that I need to get up there. So these are all little cameras that have faces, and you have to destroy them within the time limits. You've got 9 to destroy it in about 3 minutes. 3 minutes and something, I don't know how they make up these times. Obviously they test it first, they must do. Stupid like a fucks. So yeah, I've been trying to get this episode out since I might have played it Sunday night. I think I got this gameplay. I think it was Sunday night. But then no, it wasn't Sunday night. Actually Sunday night was terrible. I ended up paralytically drunk. I'm not really an alcoholic or anything, but Sunday night is, as many of you may know, is probably not one of them nights that you audition to go out. But I managed to get dragged out by a few friends who fancied a few drinks after work and ended up having some disgusting drinks, which was not fun. It was fun, but the after effects and just the dirtiest hangover ever. Probably the most drunk I think I've ever been. I don't know if any of you have ever done tequila before, but this barman decided that tequila with a maggot in would be a good idea. Apparently that's a traditional way to do tequila. Quite disgusting, actually. Quite disgusting. I thought, right, I'm just going to swallow it. Haha, there's the pun. But my mate Frank decided that he was going to chew it instead, and he was like, "Oh, it tastes like chicken." I was like, "Lovely, charming." But I got through. Like, I did all these dirty shots. We did absinthe, everything, which is not. I don't even know if it's legal. But this barman decided that he'd take it upon himself to sort of really fuck us up. Purely because my friend was like, "Oh, I'll pay for the drinks, but we're going to fuck you up," sort of thing. And if someone's paying for your drinks, I don't really care. Not too much of a problem. So yeah, that was Sunday. I don't know when I got this gameplay then. I really don't. It might have been even Saturday. It might have been Saturday after work. Probably was. But ever since then I've been trying to get it done, but I've been busy with work and bits and bobs. I finally managed to get them today and get this, but the 2 gameplays are going to take a little while to render after this, and then I'll get them up. But yeah, they'll be up, because you'll be watching it now, so yeah. And then I decided to super fast on this Plough Kingage. Yeah, racing it through Springfield. Now where do I go? What am I doing? Oh, this is it. Can you pick me up? I'll pay you in bag rubs. That was one of my mate's favourite sayings. He used to say it like, he'd bring his mum up and he'd say, "Mum, can you pick me up? I'll pay you in bag rubs." She'd just sort of be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Classic though, very classic. But yeah, like I'm trying my hardest to get stuff out, but literally, like, my car's broken down and today it's getting fixed. At some point. The gear linkage is snapped. I don't know if any of you drive, but like basically when I went to go into gear, the gear stick would just not even set into anywhere. It would just flop all over the place. So yeah, I bought a part off of eBay for like 26 quid, but it retails at like £115 usually. Ooh. So now we've got Homer sitting on the sofa, as he does, with a can of Duff. And yeah, they're talking about these surveillance cameras that are going around. And the mayor, who is basically like a little stud muffin, even though he's really fat and ugly, he gets all the ladies and he wants to know where the sexy footage is of the naked ladies if all these cameras are around. But yeah, I like the way it's all set up, and this is just where it looks a little bit unrealistic. It looks a little bit too plasticky, and like the mouths won't move with the things, this, that and the other, and yeah, it made me cringe a little bit at times. A little bit. So you have to investigate these black vans and follow them around and see where we go. But yeah, I found Homer the most fun person to go with just because of the sayings they did. But Bart had a really fast car in this. If you look it all up on YouTube, or if you look it up on Google, whatever, it will show you everything. But basically you just have to keep within distance of this black van, which I managed to, obviously. But yeah, they're pretty quick little black vans, and it's just all a bit crazy. Could you imagine if this was going on every 5 minutes in your own town or around your road? Like, people keep smashing into trees and running over people. It'd be so barbaric, wasn't it? Barbaric, absolutely. So we're racing through Springfield following the black van, and I don't know where we're going to go with it. This is like Pikeyville through here. This is where the Jippos live, and where the what's his name? I can't even remember his name. If any of you can, the guy that used to wear the vest, and he had some really pikey accent. I don't know what they call it, a proper Yankee accent. I don't know, maybe in America. But I almost keep falling. But then we follow the van through, all the way through Homer's workplace, which is a bit random. So we're trying to wonder who's actually in the black van, or who's getting these black vans to go about. And this is all a bit crazy through here. It's all like nuclear, green, and bits and bobs. But I've managed to keep intact with the black van. And you got all this green goo and stuff. It's all a bit crazy. I think I remember watching the trailer and watching this part on the trailer and being like, yeah, that looks wicked. I've got to go and buy this game, sort of thing. I can't actually remember where we got after. Oh, we've gone right the way through, and there's just a random exit to the workstation. So he's Mr. Burns is in. Who's the one who's in charge of all this, and it's all a bit crazy, very crazy. Mission has been completed though. So we jump back in the car with Homer, and now we've got to drive to the grocery store. Yeah, the grocery store. We just call it a supermarket in England. I don't know. Grocery store. Grocery? I don't really know. It's a bit of a random one for me. I don't really know what's right and what's wrong. There's so many things that people debate about with English and UK sayings. Like, people just have such a different variation, but I never understand why there's a variation. It's so random. Oh shit. But this is a bit where Marge is at the grocery store and says about this new video game that's come out that's a bit manic and it's not right for children. So she decides that it's a good idea for Homer to go and follow the van and take out all of the games out of the van. You have to knock all the games out of the van. So it's all a bit crazy. And you've got to do it before time runs out, which is a typical sort of game thing. So you're in the other Simpsons car, which I don't think you really see much of actually in the actual episodes, but yeah, it's cool that you get some other cars. But I've knocked into the truck again. It's going to be the last mission that I do, I think, before I end this episode. But as I'm going to say, like, basically, if you've enjoyed this video and you want some more, I don't know whether all of them are going to be two-part. It depends what sort of gameplay I get, but I think what I needed to do with this one was to show you quite a bit, because some of the levels are quite time consuming. I wanted to show you a good amount of footage and actually have a little bit of chat and just get out everything that I needed to get out of this game. But yeah, hopefully this is a good game to start with, something that can get people talking. If you like this series, show a friend, and hopefully try and get a bit of popularity going around this series. I've decided it was something that I wanted to do, and I don't think I've really seen it done much over YouTube. I want to do something new. I always want to do something new. I don't want to be doing what everyone else is doing. Even though I do an Annihilation series, that was just something I wanted to do because I like to give my opinion and put my opinion out there on each gun on Call of Duty. But packages are just falling left, right and centre, and this is where I just get a bit messy. This gets a bit Lionel. But I've almost lost the van. Where's the van? See, I got 9 out of 10, but I have to catch him up. It's a little bit manic. But yeah, this is coming to the end of the episode now, guys. The second part here. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, favourite, whatever needs to be done. And I hope you all are enjoying your time on this very, very, very lovely earth. I do come out with some crap, but yeah. Hope you've enjoyed, guys. I will catch you later, and bye bye for now.